Hello, gamers. Thank you for joining us on this fine evening of a Tuesday. We are going to be covering some Premier Sixes of the ozfortress League Season 26, Week 6, second last week of regular season. I am Michael, and I am joined by Skaz.
Boys, how are we? Or just boy?
Just boy. I am
Singular boy.
singular boy. I'm going well, Skaz. How are you going?
I'm keen for an excellent match. I can't wait.
I am as well. For people who don't know these two teams, so these two teams are seed 6th and 7th going into the season. They've had some really close games against some top teams, and getting into the end of the season, you've got a lot of the similar seeded teams playing against each other. So this is going to have a very large effect on the final seeding for the bottom half of Prem. What happens in this game shouldn't affect the top 4 too much, but it's going to mean a lot for these players because it's the difference between seeding 7th and possibly seeding 5th. So yeah, I'm hoping for a really good game here. These two teams have played very solid throughout the entire season. I'm looking forward to it. So I guess so we have 11 people in the server. We'll do a quick run through of the rosters. I'll go through the ad hominem roster. The lineup they're running tonight, it's going to be Connor and Dork on Scouts. You have Samson on Roma, Burko on Pocket, Dogroll on Demo Man, and Keller on the Medicine Man.
I'm really keen to see Dork and Connor, honestly. Like, Connor especially is such like an up-and-coming scout. To be fair, I don't really pay attention to a lot of the Prem scene, as far as I know. Connor is definitely who I'm going to be looking out for. Like, I feel like he's a really strong scout.
He could definitely have a lot of impact on this team, and this team is majority. It's you're going to be looking at Dogroll and then their scout combo doing a lot of the work here, pulling them through those fights. Just that tightly knit combo is going to be walking around the map.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Wreck and face. So I'll leave it to you to go through the Fridge Zeej roster.
Yeah, so on Fridge Zeej, we have Starbucks and Moop on Scout. I believe they're going to have Raised. I'm not sure about that one. And then on Roma is Pause, Pocket Yukari, Demo, Carl Gustav, Medic Ori. Did we figure out who Carl Gustav was?
Yes, so that is going to be Quid on Demo.
Right. Quid on Demo, okay.
Yeah, so this team, they did have Quid and Moop swapped at the start of the season. They used to have Moop on Demo and Quid on Scout. If anyone saw one of the games that was casted of them, I think week 1. Something happened. I'm not too sure what exactly happened there, but they decided to swap it up. They've been getting into the groove of things, and that's actually something interesting with both of these teams. That they've both had minor roster swap ups, like in the middle of the season. That one with Fridge Zeej, and then for the side of Adhom, they actually their regular Pocket Trumpet is overseas. For the rest of the season, I believe. So they've had to bring in Burko on Pocket for the latter half of the season. And they've certainly had a bit of growing pains, trying to get Burko accustomed to the role. He's normally a Roma player, quite a very roaming Roma, like getting barely any heals. So he's getting used to the role, but the results are starting to get back to where they would normally expect to be. So I think we've got really two evenly matched teams here. It's gonna be really close. I don't know that I can pick a set winner for this one.
I honestly can't either, and it'd be really interesting to see like scrims that they've played previously, because I'm going into this completely blind. I have no idea about these teams and their history playing against each other, and even knowing these players, like they're all really good players. Like on both teams, they seem kind of stacked to me, and I feel like they're gonna actually pull out some crazy players tonight. Like these players are something. They're players that I look up to myself, so I am definitely keen to see them play.
Yeah, definitely. And actually, one thing that has just come up is there's actually a last-minute roster swap on this side of Fridge Zeej. They are not going to be murking Yukari anymore. I have seen MG join the server. So it looks like both teams are running their full core roster.
Excellent.
So yeah, we're going to have full power, hopefully, coming from both teams here. And what we're hoping to be a very tight game. As I said, 6th seed of Adhom versus 7th seed of Fridge Zeej. I'll kick it off with the predictions. I'm a bit more familiar with both of these teams. I personally think that Adhom will eventually run away with this game. We may see a close first couple of rounds, but I think once Adhom finds the groove, kind of figures out how Fridge Zeej are going to be playing, they're going to start gathering rounds and gaining a lot of momentum around Doggerel on these mids and the cleanup potential of Connor and Dork.
Ooh. I don't know, man. I feel like you're probably right, but Fridge Zeej, there's some bangers on that team, man.
There's a lot of bangers.
Adhom, they're definitely, they're like higher seeded, or rather they're like doing a little bit better in this season. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just pull out that like classic caster trope and just make my prediction exactly the opposite as yours. Maybe.
Look,
I'll have to keep thinking about it.
Yeah, look, I'll come back to you just before the game starts. But I mean, you've certainly there are some points. Fridge Zeej could run away with it as well. You've got Pause and MG on soldiers, two very strong soldiers. And Starbucks has actually seen a bit of a return to form this season. A lot of people, at least that I was speaking to, were had a few question marks around whether he'd be able to play at the same level that he used to. And he certainly, making his name back, had some pretty good results in a couple of their officials and scrims. So
it's actually it's actually quite interesting with Starbucks, because I remember playing an intermediate, and when he came back for a little while there, and I had no idea who this guy was, and he comes back, and I'm like, oh, he's just some new player. Why would I pick him up? And like now he's at the top of, well, not he's in Prem, like he's back up there. It's quite interesting to see.
Yeah, definitely. He's been out of it a little while, but showing that doesn't mean anything until you have to drop the game for a few years, come back, you're still there.
It's still there. You still get your hands, and that's all you need.
Definitely, and we do see the game starting. Want to put in that prediction, or are you going to hold off?
It's gonna be Adhom.
Strong words.
I love the boys on Fridge Zeej, but it's gonna be Fridge Zeej. It's gonna be Fridge Zeej.
He's done it. Fridge Zeej. Doggerel's on mid. Can't change it now, as we've got Doggerel and Quid coming up in front of each of their own kitchens, trading spam here. As Height is going to be the name of the game on this mid. Burko putting some early spam up, but he is taking some of his own from Quid, as you see MG getting aggressive onto Doggerel, forcing him back, trading into the other team's kitchen as both soldiers on Fridge Zeej fall. As Nonce and Starbucks are going to look at cleaning up some frags for themselves. And Quid also getting Samson there. And Fridge Zeej are going to look at walking this back in with player ad. You've got Starbucks behind. They're going to melt Connor. And are they going to let Keller get out here? Moop's looking for it. He's going to take the one-on-one against Dork, but I think Dork is going to win this one with a beam. And you're going to see Fridge Zeej win the first mid, but they're very slow on the cap.
It was quite interesting. They had that quite a slow middle, but then eventually they started working their way top right, and then the bomb in from Samson, I think it was, pushed them back, but it didn't really mean much. They just came back forward again and won the mid.
Yeah,
not a slow fight.
Not a lot of damage done from Samson there on his bomb, just a lot of space made, but his team wasn't there to back him up. As here we are, the sacks begin, Pause jumps in, even Ubers. You're going to see Samson try and go in from grass, it looks like. Yeah, he'll go and he'll get melted by the scouts.
Instant denial there. Looks like it's going to be quite a stalemate, maybe. Oh no, Moop's going for some kind of aggression. Okay.
That was actually really close by Moop. Doggerel got put so low by Quid there. He would have been 40 health. And but yeah, Moop just not quick enough on it. So we're going to be back to even players.
Very stock standard second hold right here, up close at Saw.
Yeah, but here's what I was looking forward to. We had Samson on the spy for a few seconds, maybe just checking for off classes.
Come on, Samson.
He's got to do it. Just walk out. Just go and drop him. Seen some pressure going in the grass. Moop taking a rocket or two. Yeah, just this is Saw control. You've got Pause going through.
It was strange, very early aggression in this stalemate, and they kind of just dropped off. I wonder maybe they were just getting some heals or something, but we see another few sacks coming in, just getting traded. Easily denied though. It's not really looking like anything is happening still.
Yeah, and here's where I'll be interested if the off classes come in. You've got Samson down again. Maybe he actually walks out on spy this time. I know he does like his hand at sniper as well in some situations. And neither soldiers coming up on the off class is going to see another sack wave coming through. I suppose it is somewhat expected. Both of these teams, knowing how much this game means, not wanting to take a risk on a play that may not work to then lose a hold and lose a round off of it.
Yeah, definitely.
I would
Just
love
trying
to
to-
see. I'm sorry, you go.
No, it's all good now.
I was going to say, I would love to see Adhom really pressure Moop down here. He's been going really far out in lowers. And I think Samson and Dork could just collapse on him. Or Samson and Connor, rather, is the scout that's by him. But Moop's actually going to do the same to Samson, and he's going to get traded. He nearly gets out there, but I don't think the packet spawned.
Did he go out through the window?
Yep, ran out through the window, came right behind him.
Easy flank on the flank. Turning the tables there.
Yeah, that was man.
Huge brain.
Big,
Still,
big brain. But that's a scout death on the side of Fridge Siege, and not going to do anything with it. Samson on spy, just checking for the off classes again. Going to walk out a soldier. As we do have Pause going in, he gets one rocket onto Keller, but he surfs it nicely onto the pack there. As Pause is in for his... Oh, no, sorry. That is Burko in for his own sack while Samson was rolling out. And you're looking for Moop to try and get the same play again. He's sitting in that window waiting for Samson to push unders.
yeah, it just seems like they're just sending in their sacks and then hoping that Moop kind of maybe catches out someone going in through lower maybe, or window, just as he just did then. Just that very aggressive play there from Moop, which he's actually in on the medic on grass right now. The medic very low.
No way. Oh, man. Keller's got some balls on him.
He certainly does. I certainly would have forced to that.
So, yeah. Although, what's this? Pause came up as sniper. Thank
Large
God.
man.
The stalemate can be broken. Where will he go, though? Is he just going to wait? I don't think they know he's on sniper yet. So he might just wait for someone to get aggressive. But no, he's going to go for the hero shot out Saw. Walking out, Quid making some space for him. He misses.
Burko nearly just giving him the headshot there. He does go down anyways. Looks like Pause maybe going for another peek here. Moop, super aggressive still from Moop. He's really trying to get something for his team here.
Yeah, he's got the right intentions, just slightly off on the timing. Yeah, Pause posting up on the Saw position. He's going to peek out window now, see if he can get Samson, but he's just a bit too tight on that angle. Not going to get anything yet. His shots are ringing off, but Adhom not wanting to give him anything, gonna let this play out and see if they can maybe, catch a sack and maybe push in, treating it as two players down with the sniper, just trade Ubers and Saw. That might be something that they can look for. As let's have a look at what Doggerel's doing. I've been seeing Doggerel go down to low health quite a bit, which I'm curious as to how that's happening if Quid's been putting down those same tracks, but looks like Pause went for a peek out lowers, and Samson's going to clean up Pause and Moop for it and trade his own life. Surely Adhom are going to be looking to get something out here as you got Doggerel completely alone, just getting met by his team.
Looking like maybe they were going to go through catwalk there. It would have been interesting to see some kind of aggression. Burko just killing himself, I guess. Going for a rocket jump.
Yep. He's done it. They took a lot of damage there. Burko maybe not being one to get healed. Jumped out for the pack and died. And that's going to reset the stalemate. You've got triple aggression. Oh, Med's committed to grass here. Gonna look at doing something.
Working up on the... Oh, nice force there. The trade comes out.
Move's been dropped. This is going to be a complete solo. Ori is still just completely alone with Starbucks as they do fade on grass, and they're going to look at backing because they're down 2, and they're going to try and make an effort to hold this, but Adhom is pushing quickly through lowers, and Fridge is just going to need to look at getting out here as fast as they can.
Yeah, pushing in a second there, they kind of just split up their team quite a bit. Their flank really couldn't get in, couldn't get much done, and, the trade, definitely not worth it there, unfortunately. The opportunity was given to them.
Yeah, just lost too many players on the flank there as now we're seeing the reverse stalemate happen, but maybe Chaz is going to get something, but he doesn't. Ori hides around the corner, as you're going to see Doggerel actually kill Quid there, and MG died a Dork. This might be Adhom making another push through as they're streaming out window. Pause not realizing it, but he looks like he's going to get out cheesed here with the rest of Fridge Siege out safely in lobby. Pause going for the force, but Doesn't look like he's getting a whole lot done. As it's going to be even Ubers with zeej holding their own last. No off classes yet though. Oh, as I say that, Engineer comes up on move. And yeah, this is going to be a lot of the same, just in a new position. Doggerel going to get quite aggressive, but Ori getting forced by a really nice bomb from Samson right on top of him with 2 rockets.
Doing that classic speed shot through lobby, it seems like. They're actually coming into last here.
Yeah, they want it. MG got put behind, and he's kind of in no man's land right now, as you've got Adhom coming into last, the Uber fading, and they've just found this gun. So they're not going to be able to do a lot with it. Oh, they've got the gun.
MG coming in. Quite unfortunate. He was actually out in second as this whole fight was going on. I'm guessing he had some sneaky play that he wanted to execute, but unfortunately couldn't get it done. Yeah. First round.
Going to Adhom. That's yeah, about what I was expecting. 9 minutes in, first round just being done. This is what we like to see. A lot of, well, maybe not exactly stalemates, but good close play. Certainly not a role for either of these teams, as we're going to see Quid and Doggerel doing pretty much the same thing they did last mid. Neither of them, you know, thinking they need to swap it up too much, just trading spam with each other and putting some up top. As you've actually got MG sitting in Adhom's kitchen, seeing if he can catch anyone there, but it looks like he's going to go for a bomb onto Keller. He gets 1 rocket off, but Keller surfs it away, as we've got Samson getting in for his own bomb, going to be killing Starbucks there, as Keller actually goes down to pipe spam, as Ori and Quid are going to be looking at leaving here. Ori recognizing he does not need to stay with his demo man here, but he's got Burko and Connor on his tail. He's going to get spawners, but will he live long enough? He does. So this is actually going to be really good. zeej lose the mid, but they kept their meta alive. They've got 90% Uber, pretty much full Uber advantage here. They're going to be looking to push into mid again and take that.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but the flank on Adhom, they actually took that top left side quite aggressively, unlike the last middle fight. So it's really interesting to see that they learnt their mistake from last mid and really capitalized on that and got the win, you know? It was excellent.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, you know, combine that with Keller maybe getting a pack a bit earlier, that could be a round that they turn it into. So maybe looking for a bit more improvement on next mid, as we do see zeej coming into mid, being careful for the sacks. Ori getting on half health already. I think there may have been some sticks that he got hit by, but you've got Samson getting in. He is going to force Ori, and you've actually got Adhom getting Uber very soon, but they lose 2 people to MG's bomb. Connor and Doggerel going down, so he's going to drop Burko as well. He's going to get forced here for a solo Uber on Dork, or he might even drop. He does drop, and Dork's going to get caught out in lobby here as well, surely. He does run out to under, but this does look like it's going to be around for zeej. 11 second spawn on Keller after the drop, and you've got zeej already coming in, trying to deal with Dork and that heavy, and you've got not a lot of health on the side of Adhom, as zeej do feed in 2 people though. Demo Soldier down. They're just going to wait for this Uber.
Yeah, they really did try and go for that really fast, but those spawners up on zeej kind of just shut them down. Looks like they're coming into lobby here, maybe poking second a little bit. They realize they have maybe a health advantage. Burko in quite deep on the point, pushing back Mook on the flank. Mook goes down.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if zeej are going to let them do this, or if they're just going to look at Ubering. You've got a MG trying to get some spam off, but no, it looks like they're going to concede the point and try and just use back into them. And yep, here we go. There's the use. Starbucks maybe getting a little too caught on Samson there. They're not going to get a lot into last here, and that's going to leave Adhom with 80% Uber. zeej got to be careful if they push in here.
Yeah, I mean, Samson has consistently gotten 3 sacks in the past like 5 minutes, right? And each time it's completely saved Adhom, you know, and it's just shut down the push from zeej. So Samson, kind of carrying right now with those forces. He's doing really well.
Yeah, he definitely is. We've got Paws trying to go in for something sneaky, get the force off, but he does not get it. Adhom are going to try and take mid here, surely, making fast pace through grass. Not going to go kitchen, clearing traps, and zeej might look at staying in to fight this if they get the Uber in time, but they're going to run their entire team out. Quid dying, but he does trade his life with Doggerel, so with zeej getting Uber here. Actually, Starbucks looking like he wants to fight this, but they're not going to deny the point in time, surely. One person on zeej needs to stand on this point to stop him. they're actually going to force Adhom out before it gets capped. You've got, oh man, that is not good because now Adhom's going to have the spawn advantage.
Quite a risky play there. I guess they thought they had some kind of advantage, but both of their demos down, like, I'm not sure what they were thinking.
Yeah, and you've got you had Ori go down pretty early in that fight to Samson, and Keller dying really late. So this is going to end up being uber advantage for Fridge Zeej, but they're going to be holed up in their own last, and it's actually not that big advantage as I thought it would be, only going to be 7%, if that. So essentially even here, as we've got another last hold coming out from Fridge Zeej.
Yeah, it looks like both teams are building quite aggressively. So a lot of spam probably going to be traded through lobby here. We actually have an engineer on the side of Fridge Zeej. And quite an interesting sentry spot we have there.
Yeah, just, you know, in the open, behind, in front of a wall. You know,
yeah.
He's confident. The little gun that can.
The little gun that can. And hey, why not?
That's,
Believing in your gun is all you need.
That's 2 or 3 stickies that won't be on Quid or Ori, so I'm sure they'll be fine with that. As he is going to pull it away, realizes that maybe it's not too great. He's going to move it to a different spot in the open now. And finish building that up as you've got both teams coming up on Uber. Keller being a little bit slower, but doesn't matter in the long run. You know, they know this is not pushable advantage. And they're going to start trading spam and lobby with Samson getting a nice bomb in.
Oh, that was a very close rocket there from Samson. Sending 2 players in, not getting anything.
Yeah, and you've got
Apart from
Connor.
a frag.
Yeah, Connor tried to get in to maybe clean up on Starbucks, but he didn't get a whole lot. And you got Paws countering in the sack just to see if he can get anything. Nothing much to lose. As you know, on the last hold, you've got your spawns at an advantage, so you can lose people late, and it's not too big of a deal. And yeah, we've got Quid watching unders. He's in a very far forward position and really far away from his team. We don't really have anyone on Fridge Zeej holding left. As Pause comes up, though, Quid is going to surrender his position. As we do have Connor on the spy.
And Samson on the sniper.
And this might throw Fridge Zeej out. You've got Connor just uncloaking in the very back, and he's going to wait for Samson to peek. So that way Fridge Zeej get complacent. They won't think that they're going to double off class, but this is something that Adhom like to do quite a bit. Is they'll just put the spy all the way back, let him regain his cloak. Oh, but Pause has an idea. He was just a few seconds late, and Pause is going to find him. Pause looking in the right place at the right time. His spidey senses were tingling.
Yeah,
and
completely shutting down those off classes there. Quid holding so close, just shut down Samson straight away after the peak.
Yeah, and I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but they got a pick on a dog roll. Dog roll really not having as much of an impact as his team would normally be seeing from him. As it looks like Fridge Zeej are just gonna... Are they gonna look at pushing this in? Ori was getting very aggressive in lowers. That could have been bad if the Adhom were a little more aggressive, but it's gonna be another stalemate.
Looks like they decided against it. Samson in again with that force. My lord, that man is consistent today. And they're coming in, actually. MG's in at least, going for the force, and he gets it.
Yep, Keller learning the first time. Not going to drop this time, but that's a really early force from Adhom. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to get a lot. As Pause tried to get the kill onto Keller. As he's got Moop coming behind, actually. This could be massive. Keller's just in the open. No one knows Moop's here, but he's gonna two-shot the scout on point.
This is actually really great. Just staving off that aggression. Giving his team some space there. Good play there by Moop. Yeah,
definitely. And that's gonna let Ori build up the super advantage just a little bit. He's building quite hard. I don't think Adhom are doing the same. So it's they might try and get aggressive out of last here. They've only got just under 13 minutes left. And they're down 1-0, so they might want to make something happen here. Although no, quite the opposite. Moop's on engineer again. They're gonna let the gun do the work and let Adhom get over.
Definitely opting for the safer play here for the most of the game, just stalemating, sending their sacks in. Quid taunting, actually. He's playing safe.
We've actually got the gun catching Samson. He peeks out top left and just gets knocked into the wall.
The little gun that can, dude.
The little gun that did it.
He did it.
It did it. That's going to let Paul get aggressive, but he will get caught out on the bridge. Keller not forcing there as Quid tried to maybe get something else off of it. Samson is on Sniper. I'd be curious to see if Adhom's going to look at sending in another sack to maybe do the spy play again, but maybe they are just too scared of Pause. And if you're considering playing spy against Pause, how could you not be shivering in fear?
The Spider-Man of TF2, I think they call him.
Oh, he's got a third eye that just watches for spies. Watching that man play Highlander as heavy is disgusting. Look at his frag videos.
Sensitivity at 10, DPI at 3200.
Oh yeah.
Spy's got nothing against that.
He can hear you uncloaking from the next server. So it's just going to be trading shots. MG coming up on Sniper, fancying a bit of the head shooty man as he is going to get a shot on the Samson, but Samson looking at swapping the angle up, might look at going through bats. But yeah, we thought before was a stalemate. Now we have introduced the Sniper and the Engineer. As
oh boy,
he gets a pick. Is he going to try and take the hero shot though? Keller doesn't want to give it to him.
Do it for the stream, MG.
Come on, a little bit further out. Let's walk a little bit forward. You know you want to.
Still playing it safe. These boys understand how important this match is.
They do. They almost understand it a little too well.
Maybe.
Yeah, MG's still not going into lobby. No one's in lobby right now. I don't think you've got Pause on far left lobby and Quid in far right, but they're both hiding behind walls. And apart from that, you have no one in lobby. No one wanting to give either Sniper a shot. As you got.
Here we go. Okay, MG's getting the frag.
We're gonna see a rinse and repeat here. MG holding. Oh no, he's got into lobby. He's going out bats. Look at him go.
All the way in. Oh, if only.
If only he hit it. Actually, you've got Keller. Keller took a pipe there. And
ooh.
Yeah, Connor going in for the sack. Maybe coming up a different Sniper as Samson has spawned. Actually, Burko dying there, but Starbucks trading his life for him. They are going to have to look at holding this close. Pause being the pocket temporarily as Ori does get forced just outside a lobby.
Yeah, just from the spam there from Doggerel, and they're going to come in actually. Really good Uber for these guys. Sentry's going to go down quite early. Actually getting shot down big time. That Uber's faded. Maybe just muscling their way in.
I think you've got MG going to look at getting a pick and left lobby here onto Samson, but no, Samson's going to get the double rocket onto him. As you've got Ori and Starbucks on the left, Quid and Moop on the right. Fridge Zeej quite split here as Burker's going to get a fat bomb and doing quite a bit of damage. As Quid is going to get his own onto Burko, try and get some more damage on the door because he's going to be left Starbucks to do it all. And that's going to be Adhom's second round, 21 minutes into the game, up 2-0.
Certainly a slow game, but these guys, they are playing it safe. And they're playing it smart.
They're playing it safe. They're playing it relatively clean as well. It's not a messy game. There's not a lot of mistakes being made here. It's just a lot of really good play.
It feels well rehearsed, especially with these mid-fights.
Yeah, I mean, you know, turn over to page 3 of the script, and we are on the third mid-fight. More height aggression coming out from Adhom, as MG maybe look to take some of his own late in the mid. Burko getting put quite low, going to need an arrow, and that's going to be heals that Doggerel is not getting as he aggresses on his own right-hand side. Samson going down as Keller's getting quite low here. Paul's going to get the bomb and kill him.
Yeah, Paul's playing in dungeon there, just kind of baiting back some scouts. Just playing it. Actually got his team quite a lot of space, not even by jumping, just by sitting there.
Yeah, and you have Fridge Zeej reading the script perfectly, just delaying the mid cap, you know. They don't have any sense of urgency right now. They just, you know, who needs mid when you can just go and pressure them out of mid before capping it?
Who needs mid when you're 2 rounds down?
Exactly.
Oh, wait,
that doesn't
hang
matter.
on.
Nah, you just need last. That's the only point.
You only need last. In fact, my strategy is forget mid, go to last.
Yeah. Whether it's
Spawn
your own
camping.
or the other team, as we are going to see Fridge Zeej make a push attempt into Adhom's last. Burko being the only player forward, but Doggerel is watching some traps above the left-hand side of lobby for Fridge Zeej. So they're showing themselves. They don't have a lot more time to play with. It looks like they're going to maybe try and use through on Quid here. He's going to bomb through. No, he doesn't. He doesn't bomb through. They're going to push him into spawn. They're going to need to get this done pretty quickly, though, and Burko should die on the pack here. Oh, wow, that was... Okay.
They just got on it and won.
Yeah, Adhom taking the long way through spawn, not even putting anyone back out through their own right door as, yeah, the zeej retaliates after 21 long minutes with their own quick round and 2. As you got Doggerel swapping up the middle a little bit here, going through his own saw, and getting there a lot earlier, getting a lot of stickies down onto the enemy scouts of zeej. As, that is going to favor him a lot in the demo spam fight. He's got Burko jumping in quickly onto Quid, looking to get the frag, but he doesn't. Quid getting a nice pipe onto him. But he got both soldiers down on the side of zeej, as well as Moop dying. That's going to be zeej leaving, not wanting to give up their medic here for a lost mid fight.
I'm believing in zeej. This is their redemption arc. I know they're back in lobby. That's okay. All right. It's all right. They're going to come back in and take the W.
Yep. Quid is going to take a solo Uber out of lobby, and he's going to get 4 kills and drop Keller with a triple midi.
Without a doubt.
Watch it happen. Right here on TF Live. So, we have another stalemate. I'm shocked Moop isn't on engineer already. He might be thinking about it.
Crazy pipe there from Quid. It was spam, but completely shut down Samson, I believe.
So we've got Quid doing, getting that pipe and going to Spectator. Maybe miss-hitting his shadow play line, who knows. As we've got a lot of right side lobby aggression coming through the shutter out of Adhom. Doggerel going all the way in, but no one on zeej being able to punish it. As,
Samson in again. And oh my word, that air shot was so close, forcing Ori once again. They're coming in through lobby, looking to get some kind of force. Moop's going behind yet again. He really likes doing that on second. MG in for the sack. They do know Moop is there. Moop bringing back a player.
This is not looking good. They're essentially 2 down unless Moop wins this fight, which he may do, but he's leaving the pack as the second player comes. And that's 2 down, full Uber disadvantages. Adhom is already in last. Did they even... Oh, okay, they did use in. They're just on the point too quick. And that is 3-1 with 5 minutes remaining for Adhom. zeej need a couple more of those rounds that they pulled out of the hat earlier to try and take this first map of Snakewater.
Very strange there. They're certainly trying their best to bring players back, but certainly wasn't enough. Round 4. 5.
Yeah, round 5. Mid 5. Same as normal. Burko and Connor taking height early. He's got Paws getting a really fast bomb onto Keller here. Getting the pack and maybe catching out Dork in lobby. He will not, but he'll go quite low as a Starbucks gets caught out as well by Dork. Samson getting a frag onto MG as Burko is going to try and get Quid here, but Ori's sticking in way too long. That is not your position, sir. And Quid might get Burko here. He won't. This is going to be a complete wipe from zeej as Adhom looking to get into last already on full Uber. They're gonna pull out the full BM play. Oh, no.
They're backing out.
Doggerel wanting none of it, losing his head nearly.
They're being nice this time.
They are. Can't say the same for the second map as Quid is just coming up, but you've got Adhom actually abandoning the cap to get in unders early. Maybe thinking one of their spawns will do it as you've got Connor coming through. It looks like they're going to be taking this Uber through the shutter door. Sticky's on there from Moop, denying this, not from Moop, from Quid, denying this Uber quite early, as well as the gun. Moop keeping that up as the Uber fades in the shutter door. They've got no ground for this at all. And Moop and MG just doing the spam. Adhom having to get out through lowers, Samson dying for it as well, and Connor taking a 1v2 in lobby. Will finally get cleaned up with the assistance of MG, and you got Burko going for something here, not too sure what he's doing. As that may lead to Doggerel getting caught, MG doing a nice bomb, Doggerel dodging the rocket slip. That's going to be Uber advantage for zeej here, what they were looking for sure, but do they take mid is the question.
They go for it, they have to. Make the best of what you've got. And here, they're actually coming in through Saw, quite aggressive.
Yeah, Samson getting caught out very early by Starbucks, but will Connor be able to get anything from up top? Denying Pause, maybe losing the fight. He does get dropped down. He'll die to the roller. As, oh wow, zeej just so aggressive here. They have no one on mid. They still haven't used in lobby yet. They're going to trade Ubers here. Keller will use, and they're just going to double scout this out. Where has Ori gone? Oh, Ori, what have you done?
That's the secret strat. It's a secret zeej strat.
That is a patented one.
He escapes.
He gets out, and no, he doesn't. Samson gets in, and Keller actually died earlier. So it's not too bad, but Adhom are going to be liking this. Killing Med, Samson running around on the mid with his pickaxe out. Connor taking the frag away from him. He just wanted to play Minecraft. Connor is more of a Roblox kind of guy, so he's going to deny that one. As we're going to have slight Uber ad, tiny Uber ad coming out on the side of Fridge Zeej, but it is not going to be pushable. Or I suppose it will have to be if they want any chance of winning this. A minute 53 left. It's not looking good. Down 2 rounds, it may even be impossible.
I would really love them to just hold second here. Like, they're actually going for some kind of aggression in dungeon. Oh, okay. Who is that scout, actually? Is that?
That's Starbucks.
Oh, Starbucks.
Starbucks going for something. I think Fridge Zeej may realize they're just gonna go pad their stats.
And why not? Why not?
Yeah, exactly. Minute 20 left, down 1-3. These guys know well enough to go to the second map. No point, dwelling on the lost map.
I just want to see a massive air shot.
Oh yeah, I want it. Maybe now? No one's gonna get it. Keller's gonna die. Maybe Adhom give up 1 round, a pity round, mercy round. Mitch really wants or MG really wants the box dead, but Connor wants the entire team dead as he is gonna get just destroyed by MG. Samson going for some sniper clips, praying Ori will walk through as he does, and he does get the full charge body shot.
Beautiful.
That is just insult to injury. Will he get another one? No, he won't. But yeah, not what you like to see from Fridge Z. They were in it. But yeah, gonna be 3-1 to Ad Hominem attack, I believe is still their team name.
Yes.
20 seconds left, and yeah, I don't know. That was still a very close map, right? Adhom certainly seemed to be in control for the most part, at least from my point of view. But certainly Fridge Z is showing they can put in a fight. Maybe on Kalinka you might be able to see, maybe what some would consider an upset, it being the upset map. I think most people would agree with that.
Yeah, I think it's totally possible because I don't know about you, but what I saw from the flank on Fridge Zeej is they're constantly pushing those flanks and they're always trying to get some kind of pick. And I feel like on a map like Kalinka, where there are just so many entrances, there's more options, there's more flanks, there's more routes. And I think Moop especially is going to be able to is going to capitalize on that, And I reckon he's going to do quite well on this map. I hope he does, because Fridge Zeej, after all, was my prediction to win, and I can't be humiliated like this.
He can't back out now. I suppose he can, but he doesn't want to.
I can't back out.
But yeah, and on top of that point for Kalinka with the more entrances, there's also a lot more space. And one thing that Adhom was doing a lot is that they were combining their combo with their flank a lot, just really quickly making a lot of 3-man plays or being able to rotate players in from their flank to assist with sacks on the combo. And they are not going to be able to do that on Kalinka while playing the map effectively. They're just going to be leaving space open for Fridge Zeej to take. So I'm going to see how Adhom adapt to that.
That is quite interesting because while Fridge Zeej's flank was pressuring it quite a bit, they were getting split off quite a lot. And Adhom being, just a more cohesive team, they were able to shut that down. So while Fridge Zeej, they do have these flanking players, I wonder if they're going to get punished for that.
Yeah, definitely. As we do have the logs up quickly between these two maps. As something I'm noticing is something that we talked about before the game that I briefly mentioned is for Fridge Zeej to stand a chance, they would need both of their soldiers playing well. And we saw MG 16 to 16, 240 DPM. Certainly, that's fine considering how slow of a game it was. Highest DPM out of any of the soldiers, and highest frags. But you've got Pause 5 to 22, 165 DPM, getting shut down so hard by the scouts. Connor and Dork combining for 16 soldier kills. And with MG playing a lot in the combo... Nope, sorry. Connor and Dork combining for 21 soldier kills. And with MG playing a lot in the combo, you're going to be looking at a lot of those deaths being from dog roll likely. So...
Yeah. And I mean, Pause's kill-death ratio there, I don't think you can really judge that too hard because of how stalematey that was. A lot of Pause's job this match was to just go for those sacks, and unfortunately that is just sometimes the role of the roamer.
Yeah, definitely.
So I feel like we all know Pause is a great roamer, right? Certainly didn't underperform here. It's just he's playing Roma.
He's playing Roma against two very good, very combo-centric scouts. They both love protecting their medic, so
simply not much you can do about that.
Yeah.
Starbucks putting up some pretty decent numbers though, rivaling Connor there.
Yeah, definitely rivaling Connor and Dork. Although Dork, Dork died 3 times.
3 times.
Both medics died 8. Dogrel died 7. Dork 3 times.
I didn't think it was that much of a stalemate. I thought it was quite an even game.
That is, I didn't, thinking back on it, I didn't see him die at all. But
no, you're right, yeah.
But, like, 3 deaths, that's insane. He either had a really, really good game, or just did his job and, cleaned up a lot. Which could be the case. It could be a bit of both, even. As he did have quite a good performance, cleaning up a lot. But yeah, that's insane. They are going to have to do something about that on the second map as Dork. If Dork is going to be allowed to run around with a 7.3 KD, not including assists, that's just a bit too much. So, yeah, that's... Ooh. Fridge Siege going to be maybe looking at miracles here the way that Connor and Dork are playing. Moop really does need to pick up his game, get on par a bit with the other scouts, going 9 for 19. Not having a large amount of impact. I feel like he was getting caught out a lot on the flank. Just like getting stuck behind Adhom, getting caught out by 2 players upon spawns. We're waiting for the second match to start of this game. Just a reminder for anyone who's joined in after the first map, this is ozfortress season 26 of Fridge Zeej versus Ad Hominem Attack. We've got Connor and Dork on scouts on the side of Ad Hominem, with Burko on Pocket, Samson on Roma, Dogroll on Demoman, and Keller on Medic. And on the side of Fridge Siege, we have Moop and Starbucks on Scout. Then we have Pause on Roma, MG on Pocket, Quid on Demoman, and Ori on the Medic. Just for anyone who missed out. It looks like there is a pause quite early, because we've got a pause in the pre-game here. So hopefully that pause shouldn't be too long so we can get into the game, but at least there won't be delays once we're started.
You know what I'd be quite interested in? I would like to know the reason behind swapping Quid and Moop, because obviously Quid, at least I know him as a scout player, Moop, obviously a Demoman player. I would really like to see them swap back onto their mains, because they can really play quite well, and I don't know. Quid played quite well, but I feel like Scout is his thing, and I'd really like to see them play their core, just for my prediction, just to give me some kind of good feeling of my first cast.
Yeah, no, look, they definitely, the Moop was definitely doing pretty well on demo at the start of the season. I obviously can't speak for the team, but I do scrim them quite a bit. I did notice in some of the scrims that Quid's performance on Scout, it was lacking a little bit. I don't know that this was necessarily, like the right move for them, but there, quite possibly are factors that no one knows outside of those 6 players, so...
Obviously, yeah, definitely. I mean, I played Medic. I don't know whose idea that was, but that seemed to work in my team, so...
Tell me about it. This is a Medic main cast.
Are you a Medic main?
Oh, yeah, dude.
I thought you were Demo main.
Oh, please, I wish.
Well, you pounded in that one pug, so I just assumed.
Man, I love it. Mid-low into pugs, pounding on Demo men. Sign me up any day, boys. We are still paused here in the pre-game, so it's going to be a pause within the first 90 seconds. I wonder if anybody is offline in this game. Let me have a quick look and see if we can figure out anything.
You know what I'm actually quite interested to see with Kalinka and these Prem teams, because I've only played Kalinka at an intermediate level, right? And I, generally for us, our mid-fight strategy is, let's jump on the high ground and shoot things, and we'll see what happens. And it'd be quite interesting to see what these guys think is the fastest rollout on this map, because obviously it's new. We don't really know how it's played. It'd be really quite interesting to see what the meta is, I guess, on this map, because I honestly have no clue. And maybe I'm out of the loop, I'm not sure, but I'd love to see what these teams do with Kalinka. Very much a controversial map. However, I feel like it has its merits, it has its moments.
Look, there are certainly some good parts of the map. But yeah, I think in terms of mids, I mean, teams are still figuring it out. You know, you'll see teams run 4 or 5 different mids in one scrim or even one official. Some, you know, it's a lot of trial and error. I think even in this game, you will still see teams trialing something. So, as we do have the pause has ended. So we're going to see this game hopefully starting up in the next 90 seconds, because I doubt they would pause in pre-game for that long.
Looks like they're missing... Who are they missing on Fridge Zeej?
As of right now, they aren't missing anyone. In the pre-game right now, you've just got Keller on the side of Fridge Zeej with the other 5 players on ad hom waiting for him.
I see.
So, yeah, we're going to wait for this to start up. Like I said, should be in the next 90 seconds or so. Team's probably taking some time before the game to have a chat about what they want to do. Maybe Fridge Zeej taking a bit of time to discuss, you know, what they're going to do on that first mid to try and gain some momentum.
Pre-team meditation, maybe.
100%.
Every team does that, right? That's a normal thing?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, totally not the odd one out.
Yeah, okay, right. I get all my boys together, we hold hands, and we all meditate while eating avocado.
Yeah, make a friendship circle.
We do, yeah. We have a talking stick.
Oh.
Alright, let's rock and roll.
Yeah. And you can hold the talking stick for this mid, Skaz, if you want to run that one through.
Where is Doggerel going? Let's have a look. So it seems like the left side rollout quite fast here. There's a little bit of high ground that they have on middle. We see both teams going far left. MG maybe going for a jump there. So early aggression on the high ground. Pause getting up nice and high. Just sitting back right now. Nothing much happening. And it seems like Adhom kind of just getting muscled out. Samson going for a little bit of a bomb there. Fridge Zeej not really doing much at all.
Yeah, and I think that's where we saw the pause come through. It looks like Dork timed out at the start of the mid. I did see him back at the spawn almost immediately after the pause, so...
that would explain it then.
Yup. As I'm going to have to do a quick hard reload scheme to see the Ubers here, but I imagine we will be seeing even Ubers with both teams just about getting... and it looks like Fridge Zeej is just going to muscle him out of lobby here. Samson trying to get something far left for Fridge Zeej as you're going to see Burko getting spammed out there. And yeah, we're going to see a stalemate outside of lobby here. Even Ubers, no off classes as of yet from what I can see. So I'm just going to see some classic lobby taking and spamming into love.
Yeah, heavy on last actually quite powerful, you know. I feel like sending a sack and then just quickly swapping onto heavy just to shut down anything would be quite a common play on Kalinka last. But they're just, cookie cutter 6v6 here. Waiting for something to happen, it seems. Sniper, actually, or is that no Starbucks on Sniper?
Yep.
Looking to get something going on.
Yeah, looking to peek himself out bottom right, catch something. Hiding the dot for the meantime, as Samson's going to be above him. Oh, they do get a pick onto Dork as Starbucks does get forwarded. And,
Connor had him read like a book.
So MG does actually lose his life in lobby along with Quid getting spammed out here, and that is going to be Fridge Zeej leaving. Pause might stay in for a sack, but or he needs to make sure to not stick around too long. Oh, Keller actually getting forced. Man, that is kind of shocking considering what we've seen out of Adhom Scout. Pause just one rocket jumping in, popping Keller up, and had to force those. We've got Samson hiding in the bottom here. Unusual won't give him away because of how tall that ledge is, but it doesn't look like Fridge Zeej are going to push into it. They're looking towards their own lobby side. As we've got Adhom pretty ready to pull out of this with Connor already building a sentry on last.
Samson actually on the point here, maybe gets a frag, doesn't look like it. MG going down, and they're just going to back out.
Yeah, MG tripping the traps, sacrificing his life so his medic does not have to worry about walking through any of the doors or around any corner here in lobby.
Sacrificial play.
Definitely. And will we see the Uber coming in? Yeah, it looks like Fridges is going to walk in. And Starbucks does get dropped here, as we're going to see the Uber coming out right now from Adhom. And Fridges, you're going to need to leave here. Quid getting caught in, going to try and do as much damage as he can. But he's going to die right as the Uber fades. And we're going to see, again, Paul's going for the sack. He will get caught out by Burko and Connor, as Ori is all the way out. Even Uber's here. But Fridges wanting nothing to do with that second point, hoping they can get their Demo Man as spawn, but they don't.
Yeah, very interesting. Just Adhom sitting so far back on that last. Really nothing zeej could do about that. No matter how hard they tried, they just got shut down. They're up on mid now. Starbucks, Moop actually on the point by himself. Starting to get some backup from his team.
Yeah, and you've got neither team wanting to back down here. Adhom trying to force them out, and zeej trying to make sure they can't enter. As you maybe have Adhom getting caught out a bit here, really low. If we had one soldier bomb in, that would be a wipe and a half.
Yeah, Samson definitely had an opportunity out in the flank there, but he couldn't quite go for it. I think he got shut down maybe. And they're looking, actually coming in on the valley side, I believe is what it's called.
Yeah, walking through valley here, and Samson does get the information. Doggerel's going to walk forward with the beam here and try and spam. Paul's getting a very nice bomb and doing so much damage. Oh my god, Doggerel and Dork both dropping. This is a Burko Uber. Ori is hoping to not get forced here, but he will drop instead.
Ori, my dude. That's okay. No. It's alright. It's redeemable.
Ooh, is it? zeej need to look at getting into last very quickly here, as Adhom has the heavy with the medic up.
Starbucks and MG in quite deep. Quid looking to come in and help get some spam in, but he's going to get caught out. Very hard aggression there. Maybe should have backed off just a little bit. Not redeemable, it seems.
Not redeemable.
Unfortunately.
Heavy is too much of a Chad class to let that happen. As Moop is going to try and go for something. I don't know what he's doing. He's not going to get last at all, and may feed his life to Samson. He's just going to look at keeping him on last, maybe bringing back a second player.
Dude, I am watching Moop right now just kind of hang around on last, doing his Moop thing. I really hope he gets something here, because he's been trying a lot, and I think he deserves it.
Dude, he's doing work here, keeping two players back, nearly killing Samson. He's playing with this pack so hard, he's keeping two people out. zeej need to walk in here. Okay, Moops let them go back, so they might have a false sense of security here. Just getting Uber, though. As Moop tries for the back cap, with his entire team just sitting in their own lobby, letting mid get capped. Is Samson getting a bit mad here, asking Moop to stop. Moop having none of it, though. He's going to look at pushing up. Left-hand side, no. He's just going through lobby, keeping Dork, Connor, keeping the entire team. You've got half of Adhom here turned around.
He's like that lizard in my garden that I can never find. I keep go searching for him, but he just scurries away.
Yeah, you turn over one rock. Yeah, you turn over one rock and he's behind another. As
exactly.
Comes out of the rock that he's hiding under to bring Connor all the way back to Valley. As Connor gives up, realizes it's not worth it, as his team is looking to push through here as Adhom finally doing what they should be, realizing that Moop is so far behind that they are essentially a player down here. But they're going to get pushed right back into Moop, and Pause is going to die. Moop will die as well, but they will get the force out.
Yeah, and, really great aggression there.
Yeah, Adhom very low. They know they can't push this, as Quid is going to start walking in. Are they going to push this, or are they going to wait for their players? I think they might wait here. They're in a scout and a soldier right now. But no, Quid's getting so aggressive here, and it's just Quid and Ori. Quid dying to the trap that Doggerel had above the door. And, this Uber advantage might not get used. As nope, they used to save MG in lobby, but they do drop Starbucks. Samson's gonna be hiding. He will get caught out by Pause. He's just gonna try and dance around on mid to try and get Ori here. He won't get him.
That regression there from zeej just shutting down Adhom completely. It looked like they maybe could have gotten something there, but dropping Starbucks in that Uber just quite unfortunate. Really not going to get much from that.
Yeah, really limiting the mobility, as we're going to see Adhom walk into second here, nearly getting Uber. And it looks like they might try and go for the force here, but they don't know who's going to do it. MG trying to go for it, but it looks like he's going to get caught out outside the lobby. He will die. We've got a level 1 gun up on the side of Adhom. They're getting buffed up. They're not Ubering in yet.
Yeah, I feel like sitting right back on the high ground is probably their best bet right now. Super crazy jump there, getting shut down dog roll by the sentry. It goes down straight away though.
Yeah, and you've got Ori going down right at the beginning. So this is just going to be the cleanup crew of Adhom, killing every player with their medic. And yeah, Quid's going to be holding out above the point, hoping MG can bail him out, but he will get meat shot.
Here comes
MG
MG
will-
with the 5k.
Absolutely nothing. And that is another pretty much 9-minute round again for the first round. 1-0 up for Adhom.
Yeah. Not even entirely stalemate either, you know? I feel like these teams are quite even. We saw a lot of stalemates in Snakewater, obviously,
Yeah.
but here it's just... It's chaos. But
Quite
it's still
even and
quite even, yeah.
yeah, willing to make the push as we've got both teams doing the same thing again, rolling out on their own left side. But you've got Paws trying to push into lobby, getting Connor to come back to him. As we have MG trying to fight Samson. Samson does get out. Burka getting caught on the low ground, but getting a very nice direct onto Starbucks there. Getting a very nice direct onto Moop as well. As Moop's going to get quite low, trying to get spammed here as MG is getting bombed. Quid needing to go in here. Quid is behind the medic. And
Are you
will
looking
try
at-
and melee him.
Oh no! Keller's so weak there, there was no way he could survive
Oh,
that.
okay, he got the sword. I was just about to say if Keller went to fight Quid and dropped, I swear to God, but no, he got the sword, got Uber, and then died right as he was about to pull it out. So, Quid getting caught behind, but making the most out of it, dropping Keller. As we should hopefully see zeej push out of their own last here. Dogroll and Burko all the way back on mid with their medic as you've got both Scouts and Samson. Oh, Samson in a very nice spot here for people who have not played their official yet on Kalinka. This is a spot that you can do standing on top of the roof, but Paws knows about it. Paws, the big brain. He can see spies through the walls and he can also see Samson, but Samson gets something for it as Connor comes in, cleans up Paws as well. And we're going to have a 4v4 here with the Uber ad in the favor of zeej. They're going to look at pushing this in their own left side, with Adhom being all the way passive on the right side of mid. Burger trying to make a bit of a distraction, but he's going to look at getting out now, giving the cap to them. But Ori nearly letting Quid die there, getting a nice arrow onto him though, as Ubers are going to be evening up. Quid looking to get a frag onto Samson here, but he will not. He will Minecraft away.
Slippery gamer there, Samson.
Definitely, as we've got a 40-second Uber ad being lost by zeej here. It's going to be a stalemate in lobby here, seeing what they can do. Hopefully we see a few more Paws sacks. He does seem to be going for one now. Quick bomb, but gets into the entire team. Does get dogroll for it though.
Pretty decent trade there. I wouldn't be surprised if we see zeej going for something here. Samson actually quite deep on the right side. Couldn't quite get him.
Yeah, you got Starbucks trying to make room, getting both Scouts there, and well, you've got Starbucks and Quid wanting to make something happen here, but the meta's just a bit far back. They're both on half health and needing to get healed. As you've got 3 people just all taking damage, and a 4th has joined the fray. There is so much damage for Ori to be healing. He cannot be liking this as he wants to back out. And he does so without getting forced, but it looks like he's holding close. He's so low here and is just out of range of the spam. Doesn't get the pack he was looking for in lobby, and if he's not careful here, a stick, he might just come over, and as it nearly did, just pop on right on top of him. That'll be a lot of damage that he's not expecting to take.
Looks like they're just gonna sit back on mid. Maybe force them when they come in. I don't expect them to trade here. Maybe not even a push, it looks like.
Yeah, I think if you're zeej here, you're trying to put a lot of pressure on left side to make Adhom go right and force a trade to happen in that right side lobby, as that'll favor you guys a lot. But oh my god, the absolute crusher coming in from Burko and Samson.
Yeah, they completely took advantage of Moop basically walking forward there, dying. He tried his best for the sacrifice, but they just really capitalized on that frag and came straight in onto Dogroll, I believe.
Actually, they've got a backup coming in. They've got both soldiers on second here. Paws getting quite low, but they are just going to mince Connor. Paws will not be able to do the same for Dork, though. As you've got the rest of zeej coming in, going to take advantage of their demo man. And push them out a second here. Slight Uber ad in the favor of Adhom, but Adhom is on last. And they are just going to be hoping that they don't get caught with their pants down here before they get the Uber. 67% coming through. As, we have, who is that, an MG spy?
Be very interested to see if Samson checks for the spy, actually, because he did quite a lot on Snake Water. Hasn't really needed to this map. Hopefully he does. There's a very overpowered spot on Kalinka Last if you're looking out for a spy and you're playing medic. Interested to see if they pick that up. MG uncloaks.
Oh, he goes for the revolver. He gets 2 shots on him and puts Keller down to 50 health. Oh my god.
Yeah, a few frags being traded here. So it looks like they're just poking lobby a little bit. Maybe coming far right side.
Yeah, and actually, they're going to get caught in that room almost. And this is... Oh, Starbucks getting so close to death. Getting the arrow to be healed back up, though, as Moop gets caught in lobby. Top right, trying to push in something into last here. Get a bit of a rat play. But yeah, you're going to have Paws trying to take advantage of the room up top, trying to get a force onto Keller, which he does. And you're going to see Ori here on the point with Starbucks try and get that trade in, as Adhom will be fading now. With having a good 50% of the Uber left on Fridge Zeej. Starbucks gonna get the medic with the help of Quid. And, Doggerel also going down. This is an opening for Fridge Zeej here to level it out, getting a kill onto Burko as well, with Quid staying alive. But both scouts are behind. They need to get the last right now. MG needs to win this 1v1 and keep him off the point. Oh no, but both scouts are coming in, and that is... Oh, but you've got Moop. Moop might be able to clean it up, but he won't. He's way too low. Dork getting in for his second there on the players trying to get into last. Pause, thinking about going for it, but he will not. He realizes it is not worth it. He needs to salvage his KD across the series.
That was the redemption arc, I'm telling you. That was nearly it. Fridge Zeej. Nearly had that.
They can do it. But they're just a little bit off of it. Quid getting caught here. Oh, he does manage to get back and actually gets Burke for it. Good effort on Quid there to get that frag and not lose his own life. As we're going to see slight Uber ad again coming out on the side of Adhom. Well, 25% coming out for them, so they may look at using it, but they could also just look at stalemating it. But, oh no, they're going to look at getting really aggressive in Valley here, trying to get something caught out. As Keller does get forced, but they drop Doggerel for it.
Yeah, MG. Sorry, you go.
No, you go here.
MG just jumping onto the damage done there from Quid, actually. Really good coordination there from those two players. The combo really shining. And they're just kind of sitting on right side. Connor just hopefully dies here. There we go. They get forced.
Burke getting a really fat rocket there, and I mean, certainly a good effort to get the force now, because again, 25%-ish in the favor of Adhom, and they're just going to back to last, not take a fight, as we've got Moop is ascending. He was in the Ascendant realm, but he has returned to our mortal realm to, cry with his team. 25% out. Oh, it's 20% disad now for Fridge Zeej. Adhom again just going to sit on last, wait for the Uber, try and get something aggressive here, as we've got Paws hiding in a nice little cheeky spot here that may not get checked if Adhom do the same push again. And it looks like they may... No, they're backing up into last set. Not going to try it. Burko going for the melee on the sticks, but does eat a rocket to the face for it. So, yeah. Evening out.
Oh, Quid. He's trying, he's poking it. They're sending it, Pause actually, quite deep. He's going for another jump, gets shoved down there by Dork, it seems. They pick up Burko.
Yeah, trading Roamers there. No, never mind, Burko's the pocket. Pocket for Roma there, but soldier for soldier at the end of the day doesn't matter all too much in the situation these teams are playing. Both roles being quite flexible, so... Yeah, we're just going to see more spam, trading, Pause coming up on the sniper though, getting his hand in the off-classing basket, but I think they know about it. Samson was just on spy, so they're going to have an idea on what's happening here, maybe looking to stalemate it out, not wanting to drop around at home, only being up 1-0, 28 minutes, not 28, 18 minutes in, as Pause gets a kill onto Connor.
Not much Pause can really do about this, unfortunately. He gets that pick onto Connor, but that spot that Keller is sitting in, there's not much that Pause can do. Yeah, you almost have to send a soldier for the sack just to get that medic to move out of there so you can go for that shot.
Definitely thinking about it as MG is, oh, okay, pause trading his life for Burko, not too bad. Getting the full charge body shot as Burko gets the last rocket off, so. And we've actually got Connor on the sniper, watching for any wide peaks here from Fridge zeej. But seems like they may have found out, although Connor getting very aggressive here. But he will get spotted. But it's going to hold the angle. Med's healing him quite hard. His Quid, ooh, takes a lot of damage there. But yeah.
Quid just keeps peeking that corner. He's definitely trying for something here. Connor's just waiting for that shot, just sitting so patiently.
He is walking forward. Wants something.
He's keen.
Burko trying to get the starting damage onto it. MG getting so low there. Quid taking a lot of damage as well, but getting the pack. And Paul's going to be getting a bit aggressive here, as we do have Samson going quite low from some spam. Getting an arrow from his own medic, but he does get pretty low here.
I wonder, because the medic is sitting so far back, just committing a few players quite just in through the doorway to get those players that are quite close. I wonder if that's maybe a strategy that Fridge zeej could use to get into last tier.
I think it definitely is, and one thing I want to see Fridge zeej doing is I want to see them putting someone with pause when he goes for those shots in the bottom right, because twice now he's gotten a shot onto Burko and killing him. But that time then a scout just walked in for free and got the trade frag, so they can't do anything off of that. As, oh, you've got Connor coming up on the spy.
Just taking a random pipe there. Shutting him down completely, but...
Yeah, I think he's just going to go and resup, and no, he's going to sit and spawn, thinking about what off-class he wants to play. Contemplating the heavy, but decides otherwise. That would just be too overpowered. So, yeah, dog roll trading spam. Back to the stalemate. Adhom are completely fine stalemating this here. They're not looking to make any sort of plays. They know that they have the advantage here. It is on for zeej to make this push happen. And they're fine to sit here for the next 9.5 minutes and take a win on the second map here. Kalinka.
Oh, beautifully coordinated play there, actually. MG poking top left, and then I think Starbucks coming through main just to pick up Samson there. Really good stuff. And pause super deep. Looks like he jumped where maybe he thought the medic was. I'm not sure, maybe he just got caught out.
And yeah, Starbucks getting the cheeky pistol kill from main onto Connor there. But Quid dies to Dork, not what you like to see, and maybe Adhom try and push something out here, or at least get a sack in. So you've only got MG holding that top left door in lobby for Fridge zeej.
Yeah, with just how easy it is to defend Kalinka last, I feel like just sending a sack in without getting a frag yourself is just quite a decent play. You know, you just send him in and then you just get all the way back and you sit up top and you just keep your medic alive, and there's not much that the attacking team can do about that. And here goes Burko, actually dropping the medic.
Oh
Beautiful
no,
play.
Ori, not again.
Not again. Is that 3 or 2?
Second for the map.
Second for the map, okay.
But,
Starbucks
yeah.
really deep. They're actually coming in here. Bomb in from MG. Looks like they're trying to salvage this, maybe get a force, but Keller all the way back, almost in spawn. He's too smart. He knows what's up.
The brain on this man is too damn big. So Moop's going to try and go for something, but you've got 5 players of Adhom on last, making sure they don't get cheesed.
Yeah, and, Connor already on second, just keeping back Fridge zeej. He quite just pushed back the demo and the medic there quite well. And they're building. They're trying to get out of here. Adhom looking... They've got a crazed look in their eyes. They're looking to come in. They want some frags. They've got full Uber advantage. Burko, he's trying to go deep. Playing it a little bit safe. Doesn't want to go too deep. Doesn't want to get too many frags.
Paul's getting nice frags on the flank here, and Fridge zeej are going to look at getting close here, thinking that Adhom's not going to push in, but they are. But the mistake that they have made is that Burko's been left alone on mid, going to lose his life, and Adhom is going to have to come back in without the Uber. But Dork is just going to clean up. Although MG waiting under point, going to get piped out from dog roll here.
Oh,
Dork
the jump onto the medic from pause. They had no idea. He was just lurking, and then he waited for his opportunity, and he went in.
Such a good distraction there from NG, just taking his time under point, knowing that he is not going to get anything there, making the room for his team. As you're going to see a good amount, the 25% ad coming out in favor of in Fridge zeej for once.
What do you mean for once? They've
For
been
once.
dominating.
Utter domination throughout the entire map. Down
Oh
0-1
my-
here.
I've just been informed that I'm not sure about this, but I feel like Dork was just on a 19 kill streak that we did not notice.
Oh.
19
Oh no.
kills.
Oh no.
Boy, 3 deaths
They,
last map. He is destroying, and we don't even realize. We
yeah.
have to give more credit to Dork. Dork, well done. You're doing amazing.
He's just too consistent, you know?
Yeah.
It's not flashy, it's just efficient gameplay as we've got both soldiers going down for Adhom. And Connor may be getting caught out here as well, but those 3 deaths do allow Keller to get the Uber. But Fridge Zeej don't care. I think Ori may have just walked past some stickies there, but getting lucky on the deck. But oh, you've got both soldiers getting fours and both of them walking out here. If they lose both of these soldiers, this could be a last push, and they do. Oh, Fridge Zeej, you've got to be feeling this. This is the time.
This
Skaz
is it.
will be right. They're
I'm
gonna
looking out.
make-
Golden cap, here we go. Come on, boys.
Oh yeah, they're gonna level it out, looking to get aggressive here on right side, but Ori being left completely alone.
Boys,
oh,
wait
no.
for your medic. He's there, he's okay. They're coming in.
Quid's way too far forward here. They're gonna need heals on Quid here, and by the time that they get that, it is gonna be way too late to make this push happen. MG getting all the way in, gets a frag. They get Dork here, and MG does get out. So they look at healing up here and re-pushing.
Pause goes for the sack. Burko Samson, sorry, also in quite deep, looking for the medic. Wasn't quite sure where he was. Rockets going everywhere.
Keller
going
actually
down.
getting... Keller got so low there. Keller got down to 30 health, the heavy. He is too damn strong. Denying pause right at the end of that. So I think you're going to see a sack coming out from Adhom here. They've got the soldier up. They know that Quid isn't going to be here for a while, so I'd kind of hope we'd see it coming up. Yep, as there we go. Burko's in onto Ori, does not get the shots off, but actually Starbucks trading his life for it as, oh, we've got a lot of people coming in very low here. Ori getting quite low, and MG dying on his top left lobby here. Yeah, and that's gonna have to be a back out. Oh no, Quid not getting through the shutter. They're going to be essentially 3 down for this second hold. They have even Ubers, but Pause does not want to play with the combo here. Maybe looking to walk in far right. They've used right side lobby, and Keller isn't going to drop. And oh no, Ori's been split from his scout. He'll end the Uber on MG, and actually, oh, they're going for last. But Connor, the absolute Chad, sitting on last, revved up with the Tommy slap. Moop is going to walk in the moment. Oh, okay, Dork had his number. That's fine. I'm gonna get the cap.
Just complete chaos there.
Yeah, that's
Controlled chaos.
controlled chaos. There is method to the madness.
There is.
How obvious that method is to the rest of us, who knows? As we've got Pause and Starbucks both behind, getting cleaned up. Pause does. MG going in for his own trade frag and does get Burko for it. Starbucks does get out and back to the safety of his own medic. So we've actually got. Wait,
What's up?
why did Keller die there? Or did I say that and completely forget that it happened?
Look, I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't know either.
Because Fridge Zeej have 20% Uber now, with 3 minutes left. If there is any time to make a last push happen, it is now.
But do they know? Do they understand?
They might not, because Keller, a lot of that disad came from Keller not healing for like 12 seconds after he spawned. So,
They
they
just-
surely...
They're just gonna sit there, I think. Unless
No.
no, here we go. Okay, cool.
They're walking
in.
through.
Looks like just a scout looking for a solo here.
They
Samson
will-
getting picked.
They'll get Samson, but they're going to have the Uber. They're going to commit for this, and Aura needs to look at leaving. Keller does get forced to... Oh my god, Adhom's so low outside of the Uber. But they aren't going to be able to do anything with it. Or maybe Moop. Maybe Moop will get a bit of a rat play, but he gets 2 shot by Dork, asserting his utter dominance. And it's insane that Dork has this good of a KD when he's taking fights like that. He's constantly taking one-on-ones against Moop. It's just insane, as we have 2.5 minutes left with Adhom taking mid. Up 1-0. They're looking to not give this up. We're looking at a low-scoring game. 3-1 for the first map in favor of Adhom. With them being 1-0 up now with 2 minutes left. Fridge Zeej having ad, but having to pretty much go coast to coast here to bring it to Golden Cap.
Pause is so aggressive on the valley here. It's quite... It's quite interesting how the Valley does work. You kind of have to commit to it to get anything done, and they're going to commit to it. They're coming into lobby, trying to move left side. These soldiers may be getting caught out. Burko goes down. Samson quite weak. He's going to get out, and they're just moving in, getting that height advantage on the left there. Paul's jumping in, getting the height advantage. Trade comes out.
Yeah, both Ubers being used. Fridge Siege ending a little bit later with a lot of their plays being left low on or under the point. You've got Quid getting juggled around by Dogroll here, but meeting up with his medic for a nice arrow. As, oh, this is quite split with the right spam. Fridge Siege could look at getting something done here, but MG gonna look at being a bit of a nuisance. Doesn't get anything done, a bit of damage here and there, but... It's, yeah, for Adhom, rather, winning the push and having a bit of BM there. Samson spawning Spy and telling the other team.
He's that good.
He is that good. We've got 56 seconds left.
Paul's already knew, though, to be fair.
He did. He heard him walk out of spawn.
Yeah. He heard the press of the comma key and then the click of the mouse.
Yeah. So we have 43 seconds left. Samson coming up. Don't tell me. No. No.
He gets it.
Okay,
he doesn't get it.
But he puts them low enough, and this is dire for Fridge Siege. Yeah. Keller dropping. Add one to the stats. Why not? But this is... Yeah, this is going to be a map. The second map for Adhom. Winning 1-0. I don't think they can win this round in time. But yeah, really close game there coming out from Adhom. And yeah, just a really, really active Kalinka. You know, despite it being a 1-0, that was way more active than Snakewater was.
Definitely a lot, much more entertaining to spectate. I feel like they're just very even, you know, and I feel like the Snakewater score really doesn't show that. I mean, it is 3-1 to be fair, but I feel like seedings, whatever, these teams, more similar in skill than they may appear. Which is why, you know, me being such a good caster, which is why I was unable to make my prediction at the start of the stream until further thought.
Yep.
So, you know.
Then I've opened up the logs.
Okay, let's have a look.
Whew. Dork. 35-4.
Now, did he get a kill streak? Because I wonder if that was the broken HUD. I'm not sure.
Let's have a look. I can't tell. There isn't a way to specifically look at the kill streaks outside of like kill streaks and applied. But if he did have a 19 kill streak, god damn.
That's insane. How many, like, dude, that's a few team fights right there.
Seven deaths across an hour of Team Fortress 2. That is less than both meds had in the first map.
He's not even get a crazy amount of heals either. Like, he had 24%, I think, on Snakewater. And Kalinka, he got 27.
Yeah, he did get top healed on Kalinka, but he was taking a lot of 1v1s, and I feel like that definitely, you know, he could have been shut down a bit more if maybe, you know, Fridge Siege aren't letting him take the 1v1s. I feel like there were a lot of situations where they could just bomb a soldier in, or have someone else standing with, you know, Moop, or whoever was getting 1v1. And, you know, not having him be as effective. Because 35-4, you know, even a slow game, like, that's just a lot of denial. A lot of anti-playmaking. You know, not letting the other team win that 1v1 and then go through is just as valuable as, you know, like, denying the soldier bomber. And he was doing all of it.
Yeah, and then, you know, Dork, and then also the power of Samson with his Zax, you know, like, the consistency that Samson put out with his forces was just incredible. You know, I think he dropped the medic twice or something. I'm not entirely sure, but he definitely put out really good numbers there with the forces, definitely playing the Roma role to its fullest potential.
Yeah, definitely.
But Pause, at the same time, definitely doing a lot of work there with the forces. Not to discredit him.
No, definitely not. As we had 2 drops coming out from each med on Kalinka, and then 1 each on Snakewater, but I will cut Keller some slack. One of them was from 1v1ing Moop on mid, getting the Uber saw to get Uber, but then getting panned, so can't help that one too much. But
He gave
I
it
don't
to
know.
him. It's fine. He
He
just,
did,
He
he
just
did.
gave it. Yeah.
Just pity. He knew that he was so confident his team was going to win. It was second mid. He knew that they were going to win 1-0, and he just gave it to them.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I don't really have much else to say. It's very unfortunate. Zeej was so close to winning that so many times. A few unfortunate drops coming out from Ori, and just I think not enough dealing with Dork, the menace that is Dork on this map. What's that for the series? He was 22-3 and 34-7, 35-4, so 57-7 across
Pretty
the
average
entire
numbers.
series.
Pretty
Yeah,
average
yeah.
numbers. I mean,
Who does that?
I mean, everyone basically.
Yeah, I mean, I do that when I play Medic.
I do that on a different game.
True.
I'll be playing Minecraft and I'll go 55 or whatever he did.
57-7 against zombies is a pretty respectable score.
I mean, it doesn't even mean that much to me. I just forgot the numbers, know. So
I think that's going to be it for us for tonight, Skaz.
Is it? Is it bedtime?
I think it is bedtime. So
well,
yeah, I think we'll call it there. Do you have anybody you want to shout out?
I want to shout out my mum, my best friend, my mum, and my other best friend, Old Tombo, of the. He's a bit of a well, I can't say that on stream, so I might just leave it there.
Okay. He is a bit of a I know where you're going with that one.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
What about you, Michael?
Well, look. I mean, thank you very much. Big shout outs to you. First cast here, getting a stellar game.
Stellar game.
And look, I mean, shout outs to both teams, giving us a great game to cast, and shout out for Connor for making this whole thing happen. Getting in on the production, ditching his Highlander team to, give production for this quality game of Team Fortress 2. He's got his priorities straight.
Yeah.
And,
thank you to Core for dragging me along. He convinced me. He said I was, well, I can't say that on stream either.
Well.
Anyways.
Yeah. We'll leave you guys there to fill in the blanks. Do enjoy the rest of your evening, and I believe we will have some more cheeky casts coming out later in the week for some of the other games, so keep an eye out for that.
All right. Thank you.